Hey, 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 happy Monday. It's Jill from Under Cottonwood. How's everybody today? It's here. I'm in Kansas. It's beautiful. It's starting to get a little chilly. 60 some, I think, today after a beautiful weekend. Snow tonight. So, my husband's outside doing some work. We're trying to get the garden ready, but we can't plant anything in the garden till like 2 nights. The next 2 nights are supposed to be freezing. So, anyway, just working on all kinds of stuff today. Had a new product that just came out this morning. This little guy. So that door hanger is available now. And I am working on, I have a bunch more of these pretty little fuchsia flowers. So I'm going to be working on that. Got a cute little welcome sign here I made. So we're going to put that together. So, say hello. And yeah, we'll get started. So, of course, as you know, I'm starting with a grapevine wreath. And kind of the idea today, I think my sign's going to go right smack in the middle. No ribbons, just sign and bow, and that'll be it. So, first things first, hi! How are you today, Alyssa? I am going to work on getting my sign ready to attach. So I've just got my little foam pieces and my pipe cleaner so I'm going to staple that to the back. And then that's what I'm going to use to attach to my wreath. So, tired, what the heck? Gotta get moving, girl. Okay, so a little foam, pipe cleaner, and then I'm going to attach this to my grapevine. There goes the saw out back. I can hear him already. Hopefully he doesn't get too loud. Okay, so one side is attached. Just take your pipe cleaners, and when you know where you have it, just push it through to the other side. And you just twist that on there really good. I'll show you. So I just poked my pipe cleaners through and twisted them on. So that's on there good. So, you're at work, yep. That's what you gotta do, right? So let's start putting some flowers on this pretty. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna put any ribbon. Just gonna go with all flowers. So I've got these are kind of like, light pink, kind of corally. The first one that I just put on was really bright fuchsia, and then I've got some other ones that are kind of like peachy pink, some more coral. Just got all kinds of stuff. So we're going to use it all. Right now I'm just going to kind of put some of my big main flowers kind of like on the corners here, and then it's kind of a guide. And I'll go back. So if you have something like this where you have a long stem here and then your little leaf, I usually cut this in half, so you're actually going to be putting those into 2. So this one's going to go opposite of this, and then you can just put your leaf stem right by it. But otherwise it just doesn't fit in there very good. So This one is really super long. So like on this particular one, the leaves are on the stem, so that's good. If you need to, you can always push them up. Okay, so that's kind of where I'm going to start. And then I'll kind of just start alternating and filling in. So like I wouldn't want to put this bright one right next to that one because I already have one there. So if I have a super bright one here, I probably want to go somewhere over here. And so there's a light one, so I'm going to go this way with that one. They can be similar, you just kind of want to alternate them a little bit. Now I have some really pretty kind of dusted greenery. All of this, yeah, all the flowers that I have here came from Michael's, so in their spring section, so you should still be able to find those. Just want to kind of add some of those in every so often. Okay, so now I've got a light color and a light color right here. So just pop off one of my little bright ones, and that'll go right in the middle to kind of break that up. Let's see, I'm just picking out pieces that are already cut here. So I got a couple more. Actually, this over here and there. I saw somebody on a Facebook Live yesterday who had music playing in their background, and supposedly you're not supposed to be able to do that, but wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice to have some music going? Okay. What else do we have? Couple more of these. Lots of greenery to go back and add into. So I started with all the biggest flowers first so that they're kind of on there, and because then I have a lot of other little things. So we get little bitty flowers, and then of course like the greenery, which I found this little guy. And then I was going to show you that I always keep, like, when you get a big stem or bush or whatever of flowers and you cut them down, it usually looks like this. You always want to keep this because you never know when you're going to have something like this little guy that doesn't have, you know, somewhere along the lines I've lost whatever it belongs to. So then you can, oh, maybe this one, maybe I lied. Oh yeah, not the case. That one doesn't have a, anyway, typically if you have a leaf or something like that, you can always just use the stem like that, and then you have another one, versus not being able to use it because you don't have a way to use it. So, okay, so I need a flower. I need something right here. Then I've got one more I'm going to kind of put over here. So those two are kind of the start of my little guys. So now I'm just going to work in some of the other little ones. This is the same kind. I still have one more bright one. I don't know. Might use it, might not. And then I have a bunch of these little guys and the greenery. So once you have this kind of look, you could just kind of work on filling in with all your extra little things. And I like to put some on the outside, and then you can always put some on the inside too. Kind of helps it look fuller. So bright and cheery. Now then I have another one here that what I've been doing with these, since these are pretty long, so versus just using this as one whole piece, just cut that in half. So you get you get quite a bit more out of it by doing it that way. A little bit more for your money, and kind of just helps it, like you could go really long or really tall with it. Just kind of helps it spread out a little bit more. So, by the way, I am definitely working on growing my page, so if you want to sprinkle the love, if you're not sure what that means, it's SHARE, this video, so that other people can see it. That would be great. I would appreciate that. Not actually supposed to say the S word, so, you know, gotta come up with something else, right? Okay. Alright, a couple more little sprigs of these guys. So let's go. Inside there. It's looking super pretty, super springy and summer-like. So now I've kind of got all the big ones that I want. I'm gonna go start working on adding some little bitty pink and coral. Like I said, I'm not going to use any ribbon on this one. I think I'm just going to let the flowers kind of do all the work. They're so pretty. I don't really think it needs anything else. You could always add a ribbon or bow somewhere if you wanted to. Anywhere along there, really. Okay, so then I want to go back and add some more of these big. I have this one up here that was with that big. What are these actually? They're not hydrangeas. I'm not exactly sure what type of flowers those are, but I'm going to use the leaves Add some of that in too. Quite a few of those little picks. Okay, so I actually have a couple here that, well, let's use this one first. Okay, so I have a few here that don't have a stem. So here's what you do. You pop off some wire from something else that you have. A little hot glue. And there you have it. Minus all the extra glue. It's a really good way to be able to keep using those. Okay, let's see. Well, what you thinking? It's looking pretty cute, huh? Probably kind of hard to see, so I'm gonna hold it up close. That's really pretty. Lots of springy colors and green. This little guy needs to move around a little bit, I think. Okay. So, yeah, I think he's just about done. I did have a couple other little pieces. I've got two more of these. Let's see. This one actually. Oh, I just flung that through. So here's one. I'm going to fix this little sprig here with some hot glue. Like I said, this is just an old one that I cut everything off, but kept it because you never know when you might need it to fix something like this. So yeah, I think we're about done with this guy. He's looking good. Might add a couple more little pieces of greenery in there, but all in all, it's pretty cute. So here's what we have so far. The welcome sign. This little guy needs to move around a little bit. This pretty little springy welcome sign. And then some really bright flowers, some little dusty greenery. And so I think I'm going to add, in that little spot right there, I've got a couple little extra flowers here. So let's actually, here's a, I need one more little bright one. This one I think is going to go right about here. Kind of breaks that little hole up a little bit. So yeah, I think that one's just about done. So, thanks for joining. As you know, I'm going to go back and hot glue everything because I like to kind of get a placement for things first and then finish it there. I've got one more little sprig of greenery I think I'm going to add. And maybe one more little flower here somewhere, which actually she might just go right there. So, let's see if I can fix this guy. Yep. Not happening. So, anyway, yeah, so I'm going to fix this one up, and then I will take a picture so you can see how it ended up. But like I said, if you wouldn't mind helping me grow my page, because that's really important, so sprinkle the video, share it with your friends. And I'm already in trouble with Facebook because somebody asked, like, for Small Business Saturday, like, share whatever your favorite thing that you made this week. And so two businesses did that on Saturday. And so I shared the same picture and wrote the same thing, and then like got this, like, you're a spammer warning. So anyway, so silly. So I'm already in trouble with Facebook, but what the heck. So anyway, this will be listed soon, but otherwise, have a great week. I've got lots of goodies coming up. Super excited for, let me show you what's coming up tomorrow. I'll probably go live to do that too. It's a fun little 4th of July sign that I'm going to be working on. Barbecue, family, friends. Trying to read it backwards. Fireworks, 4th of July. So that'll be really fun. We'll be working on that tomorrow. So anyway, as always, feel free to message me or email me at Jilla@cottonwoodinc.com. And yeah, I will talk to you soon. Bye, friends.